Hi guys, my name is Joe. This is my mukbang and you're watching Jimmy TV. If this is your first time here with us, please consider hitting the subscribe button down that way. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back to watch some more. Wait, something's wrong. 1 second.
That's better. I'm feeling real good now. We're gonna go over the paper today. Actually, 2 papers. And we're also gonna pound these noodles. So this is this week's mukbang. And it says 2x spicy. So I think that means that it's 2 times as hot as it was last week. Get these noodles in here. Here's the pack. The pack is kind of the same size as it was last week. Can't smell the spice through the plastic, so I guess that says something. I don't know what it says, but I am a little concerned because when I started, it was pretty bad. This thing doesn't say Scoville units on it, like how hot it is, but I looked it up last week because it was really hot for me. Let's get this water started. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, hot water again. You guys have to be careful with these things. These things are crazy. Man, that was hot. Let's just get this stuff simmered. We had all kinds of people telling me that I made it all kinds of wrong last time. So we're just gonna go by the instructions and see what happens. Let's actually read the instructions and see what it says. Put noodles into the boiling water and simmer for 5 minutes. Throw away the water and remain 8 spoons of water. Put liquid sauce and stir fry for 30 seconds more. Add flakes and stir well and serve. I guess that was the issue, is that I just didn't stir fry the noodles. So I guess I'll take a break here for a second and then stir fry the noodles with the sauce or something. But you're not gonna see that though, because I'm not gonna bring the camera in. I do like the idea of stir frying noodles though, so maybe I will stir fry the noodles. Mosquitoes are out in force today. So far no flies, but lots of mosquitoes. Okay, let's put that to the side for a second. And let's get to the newspaper. This is yesterday's paper. I got both of them yesterday and today. The 14th right there. And the reason why I got both papers yesterday and today was because there was some good stuff in yesterday's paper that I wanted to highlight for you guys. Okay, so the top story is Government Power Unrestrained by FMA. Speaking to the Samoa Observer, she said that her chief concern with her old party, HRPP, has been about how much power it has accumulated and is willing to use to meet its political goals. That was just what Samoa Observer said, but this is her quote. There's a clear hold on the executive. There's a clear hold in parliament because of the pure numbers. I understand governments and power, but I also understand when that power overtakes, when there are no controls over it. So she's just a little worried because right now HRPP basically runs everything. They and that's the way it really is here in Samoa. The way it works is you kind of elect the party to the government, and then they decide who each of the ministers are, and then they also decide who the prime minister is. So it's natural that there's going to be some power problems, and without term limits, there's a potential for conflicts of interest to arise and corruption to arise and things like that. So I think maybe that's what FMA is saying. I'm not real sure because she's been in power for 26 years or something like that for a long time. But I can appreciate her leaving the HRPP and trying to set out on her own and try and kind of challenge the establishment a little bit. Like I said, I'm kind of that way. I'm just a little contrarian kind of guy. Then the other thing that I want to show in here was Samoa has this thing. If you're a citizen of Samoa, in Samoa, you have to go register. And if you don't go register, you're going to be fined 2,000 ta'ala. And so on one day last week, 5,000 new people went to go register. That was across all of Samoa. So then in conjunction with that, Digicel, shout out to Digicel for all the good work they do in Samoa. What they did was they noticed that some people were there for 17 hours, and so some people were fainting, the doors got broken off, like some of the windows got shattered at the office, which is in the plaza because that's where you had to go to get registered. Well, what they did, they engaged thirsty voters. So what happened was Eka Arp, who's Digicel's head of marketing, what she decided was like, we're gonna go help these people, and Digicel has talked about going big on Samoa, and so what they decided to do is they decided to provide water. So they sent a lot of people, a lot of their customer service people out onto the street with all these people that were trying to register, and they were just giving out free water bottles. They ended up giving away 2,500 water bottles, so good on you guys. Sekiya Digicel. All right, so it seems like the noodles are ready. So let's go stir fry these noodles, I guess. I don't know what that means. 8 spoons of water? The heck is 8 spoons of water? We'll figure it out. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, poo-poo on that idea. Just takes too long. I stir fry the noodles and stuff, get all the pot ready and whatever. Oh. There's only 10 tablespoons of water in this thing now. But now my noodles are all kind of soggy, which sucks. Okay, I'm gonna be real careful. Oh, this is dark. Oh. It's not orange, it's red. This is gonna hurt both ways. Going in, coming out. Okay, so some people told me last week that I needed to get milk. So the good folks at Devondale, Australia are not sponsoring this video, but maybe sometime in the future. Hint, hint, Devondale. Just kidding. Okay, so that looks really hot. It smells really hot. Here's some flakes. I don't know when to put them on. I'm just gonna do it now. All right, last one. Man. Okay, I'm not looking forward to this at all. I saw the Scoville units, and I guess I'll show you guys what the Scoville units are. So I found something out last week. This thing is called Buldak, or Bulldog, or something like that. So what Buldak means on Wikipedia is fire chicken. Can you see that? Fire chicken, which kind of like SAMOAN, which is sacred chicken. Oh, dang it, I got some sauce on my phone and on my fingers. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh. This is not good. So the other thing I found out was that last week's thing was like 5,000 Scoville units or something like that, and that this one's 10. Not quite 10. It's like 8,600 or 8,800 or less than 10. It's definitely less than 9. But man, I don't know those people who eat the Carolina Reapers and stuff. Those Carolina Reaper peppers. You just bite into the Carolina Reaper pepper. It's like 1,000,000 Scoville units. So it's like ridiculously hot. Just to give you an idea, sriracha is 2,000 Scoville units. The last packet of noodles was twice as hot as sriracha sauce, which is what I said. And then this one is twice as hot as that. So it's like 4 times the heat of a tablespoon of sriracha sauce. It's the concentration, right? It's not just the heat. Anyway, let's get back to the paper. Something else I wanted to talk about was there's this new case in the newspaper. This lady here, she allegedly stole from BSP Bank. This lady right here. She allegedly stole from BSP Bank over a 6-month period in Savai'i 300,000 tala. 300,000 tala in 6 months. Dang. Anyway, she's in court. They're trying to figure something out for her. They wanted to put an arrest warrant out for her, but I don't know, for one reason or another, they decided against it. And so she's expected to be in court in the next couple days or something, but big things happening there. Here's something else I wanted to talk to you about. Olo. Olo is kind of my hero. I don't really know the guy, never met him. Let me give you a quote about Olo. There's these election laws, right, that say that you can't switch parties during session. You get removed. There's a by-election and you could be removed from office and someone else could be elected to office. But they don't have that restriction within 6 months. And so Olo today joined the FAST party, which stands for Fa'atuatua Ile Atua Samoa Watasi, which stands for FAST, I guess. He decided to join FAST in the upcoming election. And what the electoral people are talking about is that if you do that, then there is no by-election, so we're not going to elect someone new, but your seat might be vacated. And I guess Olo talked to his constituency about it, and they were like, yeah, I don't care, join FAST. And the reason why they want him to join FAST is because then FAST has more people so that they can go against HRPP, the Human Rights Protection Party, which is the party that's in power right now. So the thing that I like about Olo, I like anybody that likes freedom. That's the whole thing about me, what I like. Here's what he says, and this is the reason why I like him. He said, I'm looking at challenging the law because there is no freedom there and it's undemocratic. Here he is explaining the reason why he decided to join FAST. He said, this decision came from my constituency. If they vacate my seat, too bad, I won't be in parliament when it convenes. If that's what the law says, so be it. I can't do much about it. But like I keep saying, these laws are undemocratic and not good for the people. The government made these laws, not me, so I don't want to say too much about it. So his thing is, he just wants the people to have more freedom and stuff, and so I'm all about freedom. Americans typically are that way. That's one of the reasons why I like Olo. So that was the top story in today's paper. We're gonna take a couple bites here now that the noodles are sufficiently... oh man, I can tell. Ugh. This is gonna be real bad. So one of my friends, she said that she can't even handle one noodle from this thing. She likes hot food. When they came over for dinner, she added sriracha to her food. So, you know, anytime somebody adds some sriracha to your food, you're like, yeah, okay, that person likes hot food. And that person said that she can't even eat one noodle. So, oh, it smells real hot. Dang it. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. Man, that is Really hot. Ooh, ooh, really hot. Ooh, 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 really hot, really hot. Ooh, ooh, really hot. Ooh, 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 really hot, really hot. Ooh. Remember last week I was like, oh, oh. Remember last week I was talking about how like, oh, that hot food kind of just goes down. Goes down all the way down into your chest. Oh. Is this one alright? Ooh. Man. Okay. Talking about the noodles. Look how red my lips are already. Oh. The noodles taste great. They're firm. They don't break apart. They don't break apart when they get soggy like some other noodles. Holy cow. That heat is just sustained. Oh, every breath I take, I wanna cry out loud. You know what else is good though? The noodles actually taste good. They're just fire. Holy cow. Yeah, this is hot. Oh. I don't know. It's definitely hotter than last week, but maybe because I'm a little bit more prepared for it this week, I'm less surprised, but my mouth is literally, I mean, on fire. I definitely cannot finish the sauce today though. Oh. I'm gonna take a bath in milk after this. Oish. Go away, mosquito. Actually, come here. Get some of this blood today. You're gonna burn up and incinerate. Okay, definitely the hottest I've ever had. Oh my goodness. Do I get to drink this first? No. Wait till after. Okay. Oh my goodness. It is so hot. So hot. Oh goodness. Sorry I'm not talking very much. I just can't handle it. That heat is just destroying me. Okay. Let's get back to a newspaper article. This was a cool article about how to detect coronavirus. My voice is even a little messed up. About how to detect coronavirus. You test their wastewater. Because the RNA of coronavirus, the ribonucleic acid of coronavirus, holy cow, it's so hot. Oh my gosh, is found present in wastewater 2 days prior to when you actually can detect it in people. So if you test the wastewater of the airport where people are coming in, then you can find coronavirus 2 days before it actually shows up in the public, and then thereby, oh my gosh, and then thereby catch community spread early and then lock everything down so that it, to limit the amount of community spread of coronavirus, which is really awesome. And I guess the technology already exists in the current environment, and it does cost, you know, a couple $1,000s per test. So I guess that might make it cost prohibitive for Samoa. So the other thing is that there's 3,000 seasonal workers who want to go back to New Zealand right now to get that work. And the reason is because, I didn't realize this, but if you go work in New Zealand or Australia for 6 months doing seasonal work, picking fruits or working in the slaughterhouses and stuff, you can make more in 6 months in New Zealand, Australia than you do for 3.5 years here in Samoa. So obviously a lot of people are interested in that, and they're just waiting for that opportunity to go back to New Zealand, but not yet. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh. This is bad, folks, real bad. If you don't like hot food, you're not gonna appreciate this at all. I mean, I'm not gonna say that I appreciate it, but I definitely wanted to try it. I feel like I conquered it. I cried a little bit. Maybe you cried with me. I didn't snot on my face like I was thinking maybe I would. All right. See? Much less juice this time. You see that? Oh, I can't even. Am I gonna try it? I guess I'll try it. Let's read some more newspaper articles first though. So this one here, this was pretty cool. Josh685, you see, that's his name, Josh685. He hit #1 with his song Savage. Oh, man. But that's really awesome. He did this duet with Jason Derulo and BTS. Congratulations, Josh685. That's pretty awesome. And last thing I wanted to talk about that's good news. The PM reveals more repatriation flights. So that's really awesome. He said this last night because we've only been repatriating people from New Zealand and Australia. The thing about this heat is that it doesn't really last that long. Like, I mean, obviously my lips are on fire. Look, they're all red still. But they're not... I've had hotter stuff before, and I've seen other people eat hotter stuff before that lasts like hours and hours. And while I can feel it in my stomach for sure, my mouth is starting to cool off a little bit, allowing me to take a sip of this. Oh. Okay, that's straight stupid. There's no benefit in that. At least in the other stuff, there's noodles. Are you supposed to drink the liter of milk? Am I gonna pee? No, it's a gallon of milk. Okay. Okay, so we've only been repatriating people from... Man, milk actually does a good job. Oh yeah, that was nice. We've only been repatriating people from New Zealand really, and then I think we had 1 or 2 flights from Australia, but this one says that we're repatriating people from the United States and from Europe, so that's kind of cool. The next flight coming here is October 30th, so it's in a couple more weeks, and then there's another flight November 13th, and that's from America, and then on November 27th, there's gonna be a flight from Europe that's coming in. So far, the government has repatriated 2,357 Samoans that are stuck overseas. The last flight, the last flight that he thinks is going to happen is on December 11th. It says the last flight, but I mean, maybe he's just saying until next year. Hope you guys enjoyed this news update. Woo! The fire in that thing is ridiculous. I want to see if you guys have ever tried these noodles. Here, take a look at this pack. I guess this is a well-known pack, so you can Google Buldak 2X Spicy and you can find this pack and see it if you can find it locally so that you can maybe try out this challenge and see how well you do. I know that Lauren is going to come out and say that I did it wrong, but I would like to say that I think that I can eat the noodles faster than you, Lauren. Alright, till next time. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Alisha and I are going on a date tonight. We're leaving like right now. We're gonna go watch the new movie that just came out today in Samoa at Apollo Cinemas, and it's called Greenland. I've been really excited to watch this movie ever since I saw the first trailer for it. I know the United States doesn't get to see it until like mid-December or something like that, so yeah, really excited to go see it. Whew.